World of reggae music on ya.
One good thing about music when it hits the beat.
Reggae, the heartbeat of a people.
This piece is called The Tribute to Rico. In tribute to the late Rico Rodriguez, who passed away on a Friday, September 4th in the UK. And this is the tribute to Rico by the one and only Bobby Aitken, who we currently have on the line. Bobby, are you there?
I'm right here, man.
All right. Sounding good.
Right here, man.
Well, I want to welcome you to Real Rockaz. Thanks so much for taking the time out to have a chat with us this evening.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
So tell us, Bobby, you've been in this thing from the very beginning, speaking of the Jamaican music industry, and you have done this tribute, Slow Boat, in tribute to Rico.
Rico,
tell us the story from your perspective about Rico Rodriguez, what you know about him, and why you did this tribute.
Well, Rico bring life to me musically, because my very first studio visit and work, Rico was the star of it, musically. He was the trombone that did my first record, and a few more after that. And I always take pleasure in anybody hire me to do the music. I ask them if Rico is coming into the studio too.
Right.
So we the work gang that gather up together all the while and follow Rico wherever I go. And I just like the man playing. That drummer was a good man, but Rico, he has something there that no other trombone has.
And that's why he's a legend.
Yes. And just that he went kind of too quick right now, but if it's his time to leave this planet, he has done his work, so God know how to bring us here and take us again.
Yes, certainly. So could you tell us what was the first recording that you worked on with Rico?
Very, very, very first one is Cracker's Rush.
Cracker's Rush?
Yes. And the other side was Hello, it was a 45.
Uh-huh.
And it was Rico and a guy named Number One who plays saxophone. But Rico was the star of it. Rico always be the star. And anytime I hear a slow music, a trombone, it just spells out the name of Rico. And it's like he's standing before me in the studio. I love his sound, man. I love his sound. I wish people today would have songs like that. You know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, like today, there's a bitch up and drag up things going on make-believe sound and all them kind of stuff. But when a real man play the real stuff, it touch your real heart.
Yeah, and there's a definitely a noticeable difference when you have real instruments.
Yeah, man. Yes, different stuff, man. In this one here, me tribute.
Yes.
Not a real trombone, but it does sound like a trombone and reminding. I make it that way.
Right. Just because the sound of the trombone will remind you of Rico.
Yes, man. Just the way, and the way he holds his trombone, different from every other trombonist. Something about Rico and his trombone that got me, man. I would follow him a million miles just to see him hold it and play it.
Wow. So that in itself is a great tribute. Now, who did you make that first recording for? Who was the producer for that session?
A sound system man by the name of Count P. I think it's what is P, yes. He's have a sound system.
Count P.
In Jamaica, yeah, down Spanish Town Road there. Somewhere around 3 miles. Not Spanish Town Road. They had a little sound system. He was the brother of Laurel Aitken's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get together on that, and he brought me in, and we did it. Even though, as usual, I didn't get paid for it, but, I did my best with it.
But it got you started.
Yeah, that got something right there. And then because of that now, it run me right into Prince Buster.
Tell us how that happened.
I started to do the music and playing the music. A lot of things start to come up in my head until I finally build a music with 3 music together in my mind, 3 different melodies. I put them together and I get Never Never melody.
Right.
But I had a little guitar, like a bass guitar that I made, and a lady loaned me a little house tape, long about 8 inches by 6 inches. A little reel-to-reel tape.
Mm-hmm.
And I played the guitar on it, and sing Never Never. And Isabella, 2 songs.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, I'm going to try something now, So I went down the road to find a promoter. I went down to the studio. I saw Prince Buster, and I said, I got something I want you to listen. That time Buster was doing session like every Tuesday or every Monday. Every week, he doing sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me to meet him at Federal. No, to meet him at Federal, it was like the other week. But I was so anxious till I just walk from where I was and go up to Duke Reid.
Uh-huh.
I go up to Duke Reid sound system there, yeah. And I don't remember what street he was living on, where his store was, but Duke Reid had a studio and a sound system also.
Right.
So I went up there.
So what was he at? Was he at Bond Street at that time?
Bond Street. The upstairs place.
Yes, he had the liquor store downstairs and the studio upstairs.
That same place. I just walk in and see the boys, them each up around the place trying to get some rehearsal and audition and so on. So I cannot stand up and watching everybody going and coming. But while I was there waiting for somebody to say something to me, I see Prince Buster ride up and a little quick play, a little red Honda bike. And say, what you do, yes, sir? What you do, sir? What you do? You tell me meet me down, so next week. So, he put some money in my hand.
Uh-huh.
I said, go home back here. I put 8 pounds in my hand. 8 pounds, I remember.
And about what year was this we're talking about?
Like 62.
Okay.
Yeah, 62. He give me £8. Just like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No me more than so. No me more than but he said, hey, hold this, leave this place here. I just meet me now at Federal. So I did meet him now at Federal.
Mm-hmm.
The other week, yes. £8 was plenty money to me that time there, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so go down there now. Now, when to do the song now, I was so hoarse overnight. I don't smoke and I don't drink, you know.
Uh-huh.
I was so hoarse overnight. And I said, we'll have to meet this man and doing recording. And I'm too hoarse to do it. So I went and buy a bottle of Buckley's mixture. Because I love that minister that sings so much.
Yes, the Buckley.
And I just put it to my head, you know.
Really?
Yes, it tastes too pretty, you know.
Right, I know.
So I just turned it to my head. I shut my eye tight. And swallow about half of the bottle.
Whoa.
And wait outside there. And then call me in the throat. Can I ease up, clean up like, just like that? I wanted to drink the other half, but I said I might have overdo it. So I went in. They called me in the studio now. All the musicians are ready around the place, ready. I just sing a song down one time.
Mm-hmm.
And the musician got it. Because, you know, these guys are professional musicians.
Right, they have an ear and a feel for the music.
Yes, as I hear it, and then, all right, we know what, all right, let's go. One microphone for everybody.
Yes,
everybody
yes.
have one microphone. So, we were sit down and just run it through. And that was it. One cut.
So basically, you did it one time for the musicians to catch it, and then you recorded it in one take?
But, yeah, but I never even do it the full one time. Because I know verse follow verses, so the music progression is the same thing wrong. It's just so the words going up, you know?
Right, so you just basically like did the first verse and the chorus, and then they got it from there.
Yeah, when they reach the chorus, they say, all right, let's go. And we start over. And we just start moving. And that's my voice starts so much to watch it, but I battle through it, and I got it. One cut, one lick, first hit.
Wow, we're talking 1962, Never, Never, Never. And that was a number one on JBC.
Yes, I think it was there for 13 weeks.
All right, let's take a quick listen to Never, Never, Never. This is Bobby Aitken, 1962.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. Cause you done me wrong. I'm going to South Virginia, where I live much easier. While the water
Not hearing it at all.
have a lot of fun.
Not hearing it.
Oh, you weren't hearing it?
No.
Okay, what?
Up to no, I don't hear it. I know I don't hear it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Don't know what's going on with the board. But we were playing it. The audience could hear it. That's Never, 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 1962. And that was your first number one.
Yes. On the other side also. But because the both of them was a hit, one side killed the other side.
So you had two hits on one record.
Yes. Greed caused that now. Greed. You know?
Yeah.
Greed caused that. One tune killed the other. Because the other one, the other side was Isabella.
Isabella was on the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was another hit too.
So
but one killed the other.
Yeah, and according to my research here, Never, Never, Never on the end of the year chart for 1962 was the 15th most popular record in Jamaica that year.
Yes.
And it was ahead of classics like Housewife's Choice.
All right.
And Sugar Dandy with the Jiving Juniors.
Yeah, at the same time, yes.
Now, you also mentioned Laurel Aitken, who is your brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the distinction, the historic distinction of being the first local artist to be on the Jamaican charts.
And that is it. That is true.
In 1959 with Little Sheila.
Yes.
And I believe he had the first 4 local hits on the chart.
Oh, yes. And the first guy that, he opened up the way for the whole of them.
Yes, yes.
The whole of us, technically. He opened up the way.
And that was basically the beginning of the recording industry in Jamaica as we know it.
Yes, but it was Laurel Aitken that time.
Uh-huh.
It was Cubana.
Explain
because
that.
We are born in Cuba, so...
Uh-huh.
So they call him Cubana.
Oh.
Yeah. So it started with Calypso and all them things before Sheila and them things. Calypso was playing Calypso at the clubs and all them places,
Okay.
Yeah, and Calypso Smith, O.G. Smith and all them. Cubana. And so on what.
So you're playing different kinds of music at that time, prior to recording.
Well, I wasn't playing for band that time,
Mm-hmm.
I was just singing, but I follow him. I follow him wherever he goes. And, look at and see what I'm doing and pick around sometime, But
right.
I wasn't really playing, but after that I get jealous and I form up my band.
Uh-huh. Which was the Caribbeats.
The Caribbeat. And then from the Caribbeat to the Yard Room. And from the Yard Room to the Invincible. And from the Invincible back to Caribbean.
Okay, so you kind of formed several different groups over the years.
Yes.
And in what year did you form the Caribbeats?
I think it's the same 63.
63.
63 going 64, yeah.
And
quickly I start to be a little of session now, recording.
Mm-hmm.
I was sounding good, and everybody started rush for me now.
So you became like basically the hot musicians on the island, the in-demand session player.
Right, yes. Almost every session in the studio down there, you guys see me inside there.
Okay, and so you would work with some of the top producers at the time and working on some of the big hits.
Oh yes, man. Oh yes.
Can you tell us some of the big hits that you've played on during that period?
Well, I can't remember them by so many. But if I was singing, I would have tell you them, but I was just playing them time there.
Okay.
But what caused me to play really, is when I started singing those days, the musician get paid first. And the artist have to wait till next week and next month. And then visit the promoter, then they could buy it on the piece of the money. I don't really want to go for money because, just go to the young and half and home and try to survive. I think about you are getting my money. Later, the singer not get the money, the musician, they get turned to the music.
Okay.
And start playing more of music and people like it. So yes, well, it's better. But even that, I was still hungry. So I'm paying me still.
Wow. So
but the first one that will pay me my money, bad to bad. So it's better bad enough.
Uh-huh.
But it paid me.
Okay.
It paid me. I mean, he hit the royalties from me. But I didn't know about royalty and all that kind of stuff.
And that's the story of a lot of Jamaican musicians.
Yeah, I grew up on the road and all these things. Never had been telling knowledge. But I had the music. But if you had told me about royalties, maybe I would have said on him now.
Aha, yes.
But I've got another thing because if I was with me, then I'd be trying to say a long time because I don't put nothing. But I want to get caught up by them stuff. You see, I run in a band, band leader have to stay sober to control you, to guide them.
Yes, true enough.
And I was really conscious of that. So when my guidance started to smoke and drink up, he said, sober to correct them and cool them down, that they don't mash up the band and do foolishness.
Right,
So
right. So
I just grow with that mentality. You know what I mean? So that's how I start the music part of it. You know, me and Bonnie Lee, about 2/3 of his music I did.
So you did a lot of the Bonnie Lee selections.
Plenty. But you know, they know they probably all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so that was the big issue in at that time. Working and not getting paid.
Yeah, that was the middle name. In other words, it's not the surname. Bobby no pay.
Bobby no pay.
Yes. When I could peanut money in a can just never buy a piece of food after the 2 evenings and then I'd be hungry again. And I'm in that stuff. But I didn't love the music so much till I never worry about that.
Right, you just kept doing your work.
Yeah, and then Lee Perry, Scotch Perry. I did that a lot for him too.
So you would play with the Upsetters and so forth.
Yes, yeah, but you know, Upsetters is not a band.
Right, it's just session musicians and whoever is there, you call them the Upsetters.
Yes, you can't Upsetters to one session or one day. After you come to the studio, you're done with that.
Right, just like Bonnie Lee and the Aggravators was kind of the same way.
Yes. They talk to one another idea, you know. So.
Right. So did you also play at Studio One and Treasure Isle?
Oh yes. I nearly get sick. That is when you start to flow now, you know. So they take the Duke Reid one day and go to play a song. And some guy just saying, if you want to get on something, do it right.
That's Dion and the Three Tops. Do it right.
Yeah.
Which was a number one hit in Jamaica also.
Yeah, I played on that. And I played on another one. But before I finished, Duke Reid came in the studio upstairs, in the upstairs studio. And you know, carry 2 guns all the while and you get 2 wristwatch.
Yes, I've heard stories.
One hand. And then just pick up this thing and start to shut up the studio, boy, in the ceiling. And I'm very scared.
I've heard those stories.
You don't like the music, and you don't like the music to shut up. For one thing, in my family, make you leave the music, the studio, without it pay some money. And to come back tomorrow. So me get some money and come back tomorrow too. And you know, and just keep on. I'm a play for JJ. Technically all of JJ.
Oh, that would be Sir JJ Carl Johnson.
Yeah.
So you did all the sessions like the whiny with the Kingstonians and
No, I never do whiny. I never do whiny. Link Tape did whiny.
Okay, did you do the Carl Dawkins Satisfaction?
Yeah, all of them there. It started with the other first. We started that with Carl Dawkins.
Yes.
And the special and copper and all the Ethiopians, them are whole heap of other artists, you know?
Right.
Yeah, we did. And you know, we work for a few of them well, man. Few of them well. It's a Pottinger, Lyndon Pottinger.
Yes. So you work with the Pottingers as well. Husband and wife?
Pottinger. No wife. No wife.
No, you didn't work with Mrs. Pottinger?
Never worked.
Oh, but you work with Lyndon Pottinger?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Nice man, very good man. And work with Gigi Ranglin. When the Jesus name so sweet, Emmanuel.
Yes, that was your song.
Yes, it's my song.
And what year did you record that song?
78.
78.
Yeah, 78, 79, something like that.
Okay, so and you had eventually moved on and went into the church?
No, when you got me,
yeah.
That is when we're going to church already. When we do that, you know.
Okay, you were already in church at that time?
Yes, we go here, came on and get converted and come back and we start to the gospel now. That and Grizzly, Isaac. Grizzly, I just start crying water like alligator.
But when you did that song?
Yes, when we get converted in cry water, literally white water, they might wipe up our face, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I'm playing most of music. And I'm really feeling, so when it's me burning or something else, so it's burning.
Ah, I got you.
But it couldn't be better than that because you're not calling up guys, you can't duck it.
Right, you just have to follow your calling.
Yes, follow. And I know still the music, and you know, and yeah, that's what.
Yeah, so tell us about the work you're doing these days with the music.
Is it right now?
Yes.
You're just making music. Just making music and getting help from a guy named Dennis Stone. One of the great ones. He basically as great to me as how Rico was.
Okay.
Dennis Stone.
Dennis Stone, yes.
Nobody not hurt him, let me know, you know. Help me believe everybody lying. Everybody lying on his terms. Nobody hurt that song, let me know. That good man. And he just took on to me and I just took on to him. And he can't run for me. So, we work together.
Okay, so you're currently working.
Yeah, he said, come and he music for me, just like that. That child me neither. He helped me do it. Give me ideas and all that thing, and that's cool, but it is so far from me.
Wow.
But every now and then when it's up, but it's still the music otherwise. It is, don't believe because I'm in church and down to the old long horn that stuff where you can't dance to and all that, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and now me a rub rock for the music, you know. If you're my gospel and today.
Yes.
Yeah. When you make music, you can rub band. People something to move the body.
Yes.
Yes.
And
sometimes, like, we're about to separate him. What we do with Dennis. Sometimes when I shout a lyrics, they just take a whack to put here, and then just finish up in the line and they say, oh, that's good idea. They just hit that and gone again. So you have a few days to release it on. But otherwise, they still have music.
Okay.
Still have music that nobody know how. I mean, when I cut from Jamaica, you know, I'm 32 years. You cut Jamaica, you know, under the day, so we know release yet.
Ah, so some unreleased material.
Yeah, become a Christian.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, well, then right, because he should have quote here, if you have quote here, you have the original real quote. The physical can feel, you have the money, right? So he's ready to be bust and all that stuff, but you can't patch up and hear what's going on.
Aha, so some real gems in the archives there.
Yeah, man, they're right there, never to move. Well, in Jamaica could play guitar, but it's not playing.
Oh, so now you're playing.
No, I'm playing because they come America and come back about with a big champion, and make sure to me know why I'm going to laugh and let it go.
Oh, so you step up your game now.
Yeah, and then you go and play, man, I put on a guitar sometimes because for the cover.
Whoa, yeah.
Then you know how to start coming. Everybody calls music reggae, you know. And it's the wrongest thing you ever do, my brother. All Jamaican music and reggae.
Exactly. That is true. That is very true.
You have to make it be from reggae, ska, rock steady, and soca.
Yes.
And in calypso. You have to make it different music.
Right.
Because it's reggae.
Right. True.
I know how every one of them come in because I was responsible for rock steady. When it was ska.
Tell us the story how the Rocksteady come in.
Yeah, the ska was really good. But I was kind of fed up with this. The one thing, the one long gone out. Pump, chum. I said, my front guy in the band named Charlie in Bloody Amanica. He said, Charlie, look, you could change the thing, and cut the ska, the long ska, cut it in 2 pieces, Me tell you, he said, and drop the drum one drop with it. And pick up and double up the bass line and change up the whole case, and it did it. There the young of the other some more and Russians are coming. And all them.
The Russians are coming, that's with Bunny Lee.
Bunny Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, they laugh with the scan. Say, do the tune up. It's a 5-foot music. I say, yes. But me, I bring it on the 4-foot, you know. And they laugh at me like, I was an idiot. And I said, all right, man, just listen, watch this. And in the studio, I already did that. So I said, you play that. You play this. You play that. And when we strike off band, I said, my God, Bobby, you're right. I said, well, you take too long to know that. And then being the 5-foot music in a 4-foot, and being right now rocksteady. And much more. And right now, the area rocksteady, you know, that it's a 7 scare. You pity boy, I don't know if you hear it.
No, that's not ringing a bell with me right now.
This guy, John Mason. We went into some agreement to release song and sell for me and him and keep it. But all those music, really talk about the Jamaican thing, you know. And the first rock steady that. First rock steady that.
And what's the name of it?
Pity Boy.
Pity Boy.
Yes, and the same cut of it. And the other side, use Vampire, same rhythm. Pity Boy and Vampire. And I wanted to put it in another thing now. The Val Bennett, yes. The third cut is Val Bennett now on it.
With the Russians are coming?
No, with Pity Boy.
Oh, Val Bennett has a cut of the Pity Boy.
Yeah, he did it, man. He did it good. He did it.
And these were these were Bunny Lee sessions?
No, all those are my thing, you know.
Oh, it was your own session?
Yeah. Because there was a session out there, you know, all the time the people are playing them and, you know, give them. But here's the problem now. When I go to the studio, you may not have the money to do the music. I'm not going to leave the tape with the studio people to get some money next week.
Right, until you don't get the tape until you pay for your time.
But I'll leave out of the studio to go home. That's Ghana, England, you know.
Ah, got you.
So when you get back my music, I the hooks you get.
I got you, because, yeah.
And I really England. So when I take the class to go, I was in England 1990. I was to the whole of them pile up over there, kick up. You have to buy them off of the shelf. Buy them from shop to get them back.
Wow.
Buy them, yes.
And I've heard stories before about you know, cause Jimmy Radway told a similar story when he did his first record. He tried to sell it to a company in England, and the company responded by saying they already have that.
Yeah, I got that. I got them, man. Take your music behind your back and sell it and let it go over there, because I don't know when I travel. You know what I'm saying? But when I go there to the whole of the music over there on shelf.
And so a lot of time what happens is when you don't pay for your studio time, you're saying, and they have to hold your tape. So by the time you go back and pay them and collect your tape, they already copied it and have it sent overseas.
They love that, man. They love that.
Now I understand how that goes. Okay, gotcha.
Like a puss. Yes, sir. We have music like, you know, you play, man, you burn your man, and gospel. And you have gospel here, they burn your total, you know, you don't have music there yet. You make sure that my music don't sound like the other man music, because it don't make sense.
Right, so you try to have your own distinct sound.
Marlon.
Yes, sir.
Listen, if you sell bread, hardware bread, and you sell hardware bread, and they're beside you, you still not going to go there now. You have to set my bread, it's not for yours.
Right, exactly. That's a good point.
My music will sound like somebody really get together and make something. You know, sound like copy from somebody and hitch up something around it. You just make my thing. My music will sound different, man. And they just agree with that too. So I like him. I have plenty of ideas, Dennis Stone. I have plenty of good ideas. I wish man well live forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's very good.
We let them keep me up, man. I mean, just leave them alone because I assume they leave all of them get.
So you're not too concerned about what was taken from you?
Yeah, I try to retrieve some, but it costs too much to fight them, and them don't eat out them belly full of fight. So all me getting now, if we should have get, it's just a little wash over left over. It don't make no sense.
Okay, so it's really not worth the fight.
No, not worth the fight. But one thing about it, whenever they take it from me, they copyright it in my name. All of them copyright in my name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they did. But we don't get no copyright. No, none for no copyright. This is another a bunch of crap people those too. I never get nothing from them yet.
You mean the publishing companies?
Yes, nothing. It's since the club here and we start to get a little offer some little sale from the little customer, little sale man. But we don't get nothing from copyright. Oh no.
Wow.
They're not too nice, man. They're not too nice.
Yes.
I go up in a stand up all my record, all my, they want everything, the land title, birth paper, everything. They send up everything, and when they say everything then work out, but they write me and offer me a big loan. And come and take the loan, they nobody write me no more.
Really, a loan?
Yeah, a loan. Yes, offer me a loan. Because the amount of money up there for me, they want to work on that too. But I know somebody is collecting the money ever since, I know that. Because I know that one, Bobby Aitken. And it happened right in the copyright office. That's where the error starts. One time, one of them inside of the office must be new to the place and make a mistake and send out a little money come give me. And they fire that one.
Whoa.
They will eat my money. They eat my money, man. What about them?
Okay, so it's a deliberate setup just for a set of people.
Oh, yeah. Right to the copyright. But right now, me with BMI on. Long time I never hear from them. Long time I never hear from them. But I put in my mind still, man. You live.
Yes.
Without them. We still are the shine.
Exactly. So we got to wrap up now. Time is upon us. You did mention earlier that you were born in Cuba. Can you tell us a little bit about that story?
Well, my mother and father Jamaican. My mother and father Jamaican. My mother was a white woman, long-haired, blue-eyed. My father was a black man, almost a monkey. Black. And the both of them went to Cuba. And the married and went to Cuba for honeymoon. And have 10 of us here there. Never go back to Jamaica at all. They never go back to Jamaica, no contact with nobody.
Uh-huh.
So when you have the 10 children over Cuba, then they tell them, go back home. Go back home, and they tell them just dead. And we start scatter. Go on the street like crab and frog and animals. I survive, look after that stuff. Bad life. I'm making a book, man. When you do that, you see how I go on.
Okay,
but
great.
Anybody hear my story, never have a dry eye. I will have to be crying and wiping eyes. My story, big time.
So we look forward to that. You have a timeline when you're gonna when the book is due?
Well, definitely no, because it should have come already, and I will a setback. But I have to go back again and do a thing about the middle of it, because I believe about some important thing. So I have to just go regulate it different.
Yeah, and make some modifications.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Mr. Bobby Aitken, we really appreciate your time and you telling us your stories. And Bobby Aitken,
yeah.
We will catch up again and we'll talk again.
All right, God bless you, man.
Thanks again for your time.
Good.
Bobby Aitken and the Carry Beats. This one is called JJ Special. 11 minutes past the hour. And again, we thank Bobby Aitken for joining us, giving us a lot of history there. We're gonna go to a break shortly. After the break, some more new music followed by some musical tributes right here on the Real Rockaz. Keep it locked.
Hits of the past, present, and future.